Hey, how's it going, everybody? And welcome to a very special episode of Channel X. I am Tom Dog, and going to do things a little bit differently here on this episode here tonight. Not going to be my usual happy-go-lucky self because we're actually tackling a very serious subject that I kind of talked about a few times before on this show in past weeks and everything. Talking about the coronavirus, and it's getting to a point now where it's getting to be a really serious issue. Um, I'm not going to do the shout outs and everything like that. Um, all that fun will be postponed till tomorrow. But we have to really talk about this because this is actually getting a little bit, this is getting more and more serious as the days go on. Um, I didn't expect it to be this bad, but it's it's getting a lot worse. Um, I'm actually a little dry, so I'm drinking some juice today. Um, it's it's a pretty tough deal to go on over here. Um, so across the U.S., not not in all states, but some. Um, Here in this state of Connecticut, um, included, is under under watch, pretty much. New York, as of right now, is shut down. So that means all businesses, and all businesses and schools, businesses, you name it, everything. No one coming in, no one going out. So the entire state is on lockdown, pretty much. California has some stuff going on as well too. A lot of events have been canceled. Have been canceled and postponed, which I'm going to talk about in this video today. Um, and talk a little political and everything like that, and how those who aren't, you know, you know, those who aren't impacted by the coronavirus, should they or shouldn't be. We're all going to talk about that. Plus, also, um, a big celebrity, um, within 24 hours or 48 hours, whatever have you, has been affected as well too because of this, and how he's dealing with it. And it's a very interesting one at that. So, just bear with me on the notes because I have my phone on. I've been having my phone on silent lately. Usually, I have my phone on silent, when I do the show, but I also have my phone on silent, even through off the air as well too, because of the fact my notifications have been going off left and right, whether it's my local news station or ESPN, because ESPN is giving out updates and everything, and this is really a huge deal. Now, some may remember last week I said something about that. I'm not. At first I thought I was going to apologize to it, but then after reading what I'm about to tell, after hearing what I'm about to tell you, um, actor Tom Hanks and his wife Rita Wilson is quarantined in Australia at the moment, because they tested positive for the coronavirus. So this is a huge thing. However, he's keeping a positive attitude with it. As a matter of fact, he posted a picture on social media which got everybody laughing. He actually had everybody laughing, which I think was really a class act. He's really keeping a sense of humor about this thing, which I touched base on last week. Um, and the fact that that it's happening to him, he's keeping a positive outlook, and I agree with him, and I say, and I'm saying the same thing. You know, keep a positive outlook if you do have it. Um, Especially if you have a sense of humor. Make those around you laugh, and try to focus something else other than this, because it can be cured. It can be cured, and everything. So just basically, I am shaking some lemonade. It's delicious. Like I said, my mouth is dry, so I'm drinking some Simply Lemonade. So, but yeah, it is a very serious issue and everything. But um, but going back to Tom Hanks, he actually was having everybody laughing, um, which I give him credit for. A nurse, a registered nurse, actually um, came in with a volleyball, and Tom decided to, with a red Sharpie, uh, draw a hand face on there. And of course, what I'm talking about was his little buddy Wilson from Castaway, his little buddy co-star, and so he kept a positive outlook, and I love it. You know, um, he had a lot of people laughing, and especially fans who saw that picture actually had a good laugh about it too. Um, and that was basically what I was talking about last week. Is that if you have if you have the virus, and or if you know somebody, keep a positive outlook on it. Try not to dwell into it and be depressed and everything like that. Same thing if you have any other thing that's going on in your life. Just take one day at a time, which was what Tom Hanks said. Take one thing at a time. Take one step at a time. Keep a positive outlook, and just make everybody around you laugh. And laughter has always been the best medicine in my book. And if I ever get hit, I get sick many times. When I get the flu, everybody, we were all joking about it. Said, Tom's got the coronavirus and everything, ha ha ha, and everything. That's all well and good. And, we all laughed it off, and I said, no, I wasn't the coronavirus, because I got plenty of limes in my fridge, that sort of thing. You know, and, speaking of that, the sale of Corona is just people being stupid. Okay, it's like, I'm afraid to catch the coronavirus, because I'm afraid to buy a pack of Corona because I'm afraid to get sick. And then if you're afraid to get sick, stop drinking beer altogether. Stop drinking. Be sober for once. Don't be an asshole. And believe me, that phrase is going to be used a lot during this episode too, because I have some other things to say. But no, Tom Hanks was keeping a positive outlook and everything like that, and he made a buddy, Wilson, reunited with his buddy Wilson, which I actually teared up a little bit. I was so emotional because of the news reports, and everybody who knows me, I'm a sensitive guy, and I heard with the schools and everything like that, there was this little girl that got me to tears, especially how she was talking, just broke me down to tears. That how's my mommy gonna, she said, how's my mommy gonna go to work knowing that I gotta be home from school? And I just just got teared up and everything. And I'm getting teared up now just talking about it. And it's so crazy. And it really is crazy. And it's sad too, because here I am, I don't even have kids. I don't have kids. And I have two nephews and a niece, and I think about them all the time. And I'm doing the best I can to be a good uncle and all that. And stuff like this worries me as an uncle, And I know a lot of people can relate to, whether you're a parent or an aunt, an uncle, or even a cousin for that matter. That you have somebody out there that that whether it's your niece or cousin or nephew, still going to school and whatnot, you're worried about them just as much as I am with this. And it's just sad all around. And and yeah, maybe we should not have to be cause for an alarm and everything. I get that, but at the same time, we also have to be prepared. And I know a lot of states are doing that, and they have done that. There has been some kits that have been going around, but I kind of wish that maybe the pharmacies, or even doctors supply us with like a care package, one for each person, one for each person, and just hand them one per person to everybody, just like a nice nice little care package. Oh, excuse me, that has all the necessary things that you will need to be prepared. We're talking about antibacterial soap, hand sanitizer, face masks, rubber gloves, you name it. Those things there. Just basically keep one step. Keep a positive outcome. If you are being quarantined in your own home, don't feel discouraged that you're incapable of doing things. Do the normal things that you would normally do at home. Whether binge watch stuff on Netflix or Hulu or Disney. When I was sick with the flu, that's what I was doing. When I was sick with the flu, that's pretty much what I was doing. I was on bed rest for a few days, and that's why I didn't do a show, that show that week. I didn't want to do it. I couldn't do a show or anything like that. I didn't want to. I needed a rest, which was good. In a way that it was good, because I was constantly busy last year. Which is another thing I'm going to be talking about in this video. um, about moving forward this year. But I was sick with the flu, so thank God Disney Plus came at the right time because I was binge watching The Simpsons like nothing else, man. Already, I'm on season either 15 or 16 right now, and yeah, I was been binge watching like crazy, and it it's pretty crazy, you know, and I it's really tough stuff. Just go through your daily, your daily routine and everything. Um, you know, if you're a gamer, play some games. I mean, at least play with your friend. Play a multiplayer game with your friends. Let them know that you're alive. you know, Instead of letting them know on social media because everybody just wants to message you and say, "Hey, you okay?" Which at times is good, but also let your friends that don't have you on Facebook or Twitter just be like, okay, okay, you're alive, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. I mean, thank God for the another thing too. Thank God for the Switch because as I was binge watching, I was able to catch up. Able to play some games on the Switch and everything like that. I had the bought myself a humidifier at the same time, so um, that actually came in handy, which I'm probably going to turn on again because I do feel congested again. I've been feeling kind of weird lately, so I don't know. I should probably get myself checked out just to be on the safe side, because you never know, you never know. But yeah, it's a tough road out there, and you know, get your flu shot. I mean, I know the coronavirus has nothing to do with the flu, but still get your flu shots if you haven't yet. Um, that's actually basically towards me. So unless you guys haven't done that yet, but um, but yeah, a lot of events have been canceled too and everything. Recently E3 um E3 announced that there's not going to be an event this year. So, but in a way, I'm actually going to touch more about it on the next episode, which I'll probably going to do some this weekend for sure. We'll probably be on Friday, but um, but yeah, seriously, um, but yeah, E3's canceling their events. So, with that being said, how's that going to impact me? Because of the fact that every year it's my baby, and some not really understand how I am, and it does bother me a lot because of the fact that with my notes and everything, and with the notes and the watching, it's just going to be strenuous and everything. So now I have to work along with what is going to be played this year. So because now there's going to be a lot of things bundled in and everything like that. So now I have to work around E3 schedule. So the week of E3, probably what I'm going to do is, and this is going to be a tough one because now we don't know what's going to come on what day. I know the Nintendo Tree Direct is going to be doing, does something at E3 now because that's their thing now. I don't have a problem with that. Um, but um, PlayStation's going to be doing, Sony's going to be doing something at the same at that time too, which is their state of play. Microsoft, I don't know what they're going to be doing as well either. So this is going to be, and plus also, I got to find out about the PC. I really don't know. And because I just recently incorporated that. Same thing with third party, the other the third party developers like Ubisoft and Bethesda, and of course EA. So so this is going to be very tough to what I'm going to do. I'm but I'm still working on it. Um, I'm still working on it at the time. So, um, so I don't have nothing. It's still too early because we got a few more months away. I get it and I understand that. But we gotta be like this. We gotta be prepared. So this year, guys, just everybody just bear with me on my E3 special on my E3 week um for here because you know E3 I've been doing some E3 reviews um going back to when I was doing cable access, and this this is very serious. And that's it's always been a tradition here on Channel X to do this. And I put and you know what? I put a lot of effort into delivering stuff that you might have missed, or you want my take on what I think about it, which is why you come and watch this. Last year alone, um, I was able to finally hit that 100 subscriber mark, which again, I thank you all for subscribing. By the way, keep them coming. Tell your friends and everybody, about this channel, because we want to make this a very happy family for all. Because like I said before, this channel is not just my channel; it's yours. Because without you, this would not happen. So, you know, I always like the feedback that you all have been giving me, and I do that. And when I do the E3 week, it's my way of saying thank you. And I want to continue doing stuff like that um so that you could be entertained as well, and maybe learn something as we go along. You know, but you know, I know there's YouTube included, doesn't really want to talk about, want to shy away from talking about things like this. But you know what? Fuck that. We need to talk about this, because if we don't, who will? Not many people, you know, watch the news anymore. Not many people read a newspaper anymore. Not many people. I mean, even though they do, they can just catch it on their phones and stuff like that. But it's not the same. With technology, a lot of people just watch videos on social media. Whether it's Facebook or Twitter, whether it's Facebook or Periscope or YouTube. We need to know about. We need to let people be informed of what's going on, because they might not get. Some may not have internet access. Some may not have all this stuff. So we need to get prepared. And I know that you're probably saying, well, if they don't have if they don't have internet access, how are they gonna watch you? I said, well, yeah, good point. I'm just like going nuts over here. So just forget what what I said at that point. But right there. So just forget what I said about that part. Just that part alone. Just still like shy away and be like, fuck this guy. you know. We got to try to keep a positive. I try to keep a positive outlook, and I'm not here to scare anybody either, or be like the media, which the media, media give to credit where credit is due. I mean, they do, you know, they do tend to scare us from time to time, but you know, and yeah, I will admit that there are fake news, but they're not perfect. They can't all be perfect all the time. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's the one thing that Donald Trump needs to not, needs to start, being serious about. And it's like, he's talking about fake news this, fake news that, blah, blah, yada yada yada, and all that garbage. But seriously, he needs some sort of outlet to let people know what's going on. And if you just sit there and just say, "Oh, they're just fake news," they're just, you know, there's no such thing as as perfect news. Okay, there's no such thing as perfect news. I'll tell you why. You know, they could be. Are they right 100% of the time? No. That's why there's no such thing as perfect news. There's no such thing. And if you say, "Oh, Fox News is accurate," if you say that, well, what about Fox News? Yeah, what about Fox News? They're not perfect angels either. I'm telling you that right now. They're not. Remember, it's a Republican-based network that bashes on the Democrats. But then again, I'm independent, so I don't give a shit. I think both sides are nuts. That's my 2 cents. But seriously, but more and more, there are some things that I'm slowly trying to, I'm cooperating with Donald Trump, but at the same time I'm keeping my distance, because everybody knows how I feel about Donald Trump, and how I feel about Donald Trump, what I think about Donald Trump, pretty much what Donald Trump sounds like. Everybody knows that. But it's, I'm still keeping my distance because I basically, because of my feelings on Donald Trump, I have to really keep my distance. And yeah, I know I've been touching my face in this video, which I probably should not be doing, but then again, it's just me in this area here. So you're not gonna get touched. Here, high five. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm just don't worry. I'm gonna wash my hands after this video. Don't worry. So it's not like I'm picking my nose and eating the boogers. I don't do that anymore, by the way. I stopped doing that when I was 10. But seriously, folks, it really is, just. But yeah, I'm keeping my distance at the same time. Starting to listen to what he's saying, and just keeping my distance at the same time, because I don't, just because I hate his guts doesn't mean that I have to, doesn't mean that I'm going to be just a heartless prick just because he is at least trying something. I will give credit where credit is due, that Donald Trump is trying something. At least he's putting effort into what he's doing. That I will give. But at the same time, I'm just, I'm in that thing where keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. That's not, that sort of thing. or whatever that saying is. But I'm just basically just you know just you know I'm basically like um Harry Osborn from Spider-Man 2 when Spider-Man saved Harry from that um disaster with that sun generator, and he was like, this just, it doesn't change how how I feel about you, or whatever, or however he said it, that sort of thing. I want to, I am going to keep my distance and that sort of things, but at the same, you know it doesn't change how I feel about him. It doesn't. So basically you just gotta, do what I can as an American to do what I have to do to keep my friends and family safe. And I'm pretty much a stickler when it comes to that. And you know, that's always been my concern, whether it's my friends or family or the colleagues that I work with. And that's another thing. You know, I mean, I do respect the fact that a lot of schools are closing, and I get that. But for me, I work in a warehouse. You know, places like logistic. Kind of like what Amazon does, and I handle online orders and everything. I work with stuff that does with handling online orders, and we get trucks. We get trucks coming in um ever so often during the week, and we get a lot of stuff, whether it's getting returned to us from customers who didn't like the product and couldn't afford the product, or just worn it one time and um, get it back without having to pay for it. That's that sort of thing. Um, whatever the case may be. But then there's times where we get them from, we get stuff from other areas, especially from other countries. Most of the time, we get our stuff from China. Most of the stuff that we get is from Vietnam. Some of the stuff that we get is from um, Italy or whatever. We get our products from somewhere, from other countries, not just America, but from other countries. And some of the countries are currently hit with the coronavirus, and you got these vendors shipping into other places, and that can affect our job as well too. With my job, Amazon, you name it, everybody will be infected. Well, everybody was like, well, not really Amazon because they mostly got robots working there. Okay, so what happens to the robots when they break down? You still need a human to work. You can't just have robots doing that because that would be wrong. And not to mention, you got people delivering your packages. Do you see a robot delivering your package? No. You see a human dropping off your package. So you gotta look at the situation here. You're getting stuff that was made from another company, from another country, being shipped here to the States and being sent over here, being sent to your door. Or maybe that's not the case, or you wear that product for a day and then you turn it back the next day. And what if you have the coronavirus? You see, so it's a never ending chain. Get that, get that, get that, and then you get that, and then you come back, and then there you go. Because most of the time, the customers do not wash their clothes, wash the clothes that they return. They don't. And that's the problem. That is the problem. So yeah, this is gonna propose a problem for places that I work at and companies similar to that, like Amazon. So this could be a very serious problem for not only for school school students, but for warehouse employees that work and deliver packages, especially if you're a mailman or work for UPS or FedEx, those kind of places. Yeah, it's a cause for concern, and we need to be on high alert with that as well. A lot of people think that I'm crazy, but it's possible. And, it's possible that the newest consoles could be delayed because of the coronavirus. Take a look at the movies are being delayed now. Fast and the Furious 9 is being delayed because of the coronavirus, which now they're saying they're delaying it till 2021. However, No Time to Die is scheduled to be released either sometime this month or next month, but now it's being pushed back into November because of the coronavirus. So, yeah. Now I don't know if any other movies are going to be impacted because of that, because now what's going to happen with next year's Oscars? Like I care anyways, but you get the logistics of what I'm talking about. Same thing with video games. Are video games going to be delayed? Are video games and video game consoles that are supposed to be coming out later this year, are they going to be delayed now because of the coronavirus? Nothing hasn't been confirmed yet. We haven't heard anything from Sony or Microsoft about the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. We haven't heard nothing about these products, about these new consoles, whether they're going to get pushed back for 2021, because some of the pieces are outsourced, are coming from other countries, and some of the countries are the ones that are infected with the coronavirus. So we need to understand that. Are they going to be there on time? Are they going to have to sterilize everything before they ship them out? We don't know. We really do not know. And these are the questions that we need to be doing. These are the things that we need to be talking about, so that we can be a lot comfortable that's saying, okay, coronavirus, bring it on. I want to know. Meanwhile, you got a lot of sporting events that are canceling their events due to this stuff. Coronavirus. NBA canceled the rest of their season, so their season's already all done with. There's no Big East, so March Madness is currently over right now. That means no Big East tournaments. I know everybody is looking forward to that. NCAA tournaments, you name it, everything in college basketball, men and women, are done with the for the season. Baseball, are delaying their season opener for a couple of months. So yeah, this is a very serious thing. We don't know nothing yet on football, and not only that, NHL just canceled the rest of their season. So that means no Stanley Cup tournament. XFL, new freshly returned product from 20 years ago, had to cancel the rest of the remainder of the season because of the coronavirus. And I was going to save this for Wrestling Prime this week, but since I'm talking about the coronavirus here now, there's no word yet on whether or not WrestleMania 36 is going to happen. However, there is talks that WrestleMania Access is not going to happen this year. And maybe not the Hall of Fame. We don't know. We don't know what's going on now. We don't. But I am keeping a sharp eye onto finding out what's going to happen. Schools throughout the state are canceling. Charles Barkley has been quarantined with the coronavirus. So yeah, this is a very serious thing. This is. You cannot sit there and look at it as a not, and say, "Oh, this isn't, this doesn't worry me, so I'll be fine." Are you really? Or are you just saying that to be petty? Because people, when people say stuff like that, they say, "Oh, I'm not, oh, I have nothing to worry about. Oh, the coronavirus. Oh, this is nothing. Oh, just give me a box of Ludens and I'll be fine. Give me some Ludens cough drops. I'll be fine. Or give me some NyQuil. I'll be fine. Or just give me all the, just give me some chicken soup and buy me all that toilet paper that I can't." And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Just I'm just going to sit back and relax. I'm not worried about it. I'm still going to, they may have closed the state down, but I'm still going to do my job as getting paid and doing all that. Next thing you know, Joe Schmo just got hit with tested positive for the coronavirus. He's quarantined in the hospital. So what happened? I'll go on FaceTime and say, hey Joe, what happened? Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. Hard Ass. I thought the coronavirus didn't bother you, huh? Oh, stuff like that, I will laugh. As a matter of fact, one guy that once criticized about the coronavirus, who came into Congress wearing a gas mask, actually went on Air Force One while he tested positive for the coronavirus and shook Donald Trump's hand. So now Donald Trump has pretty much has no choice now but to get checked out. But he's going to probably deny it and everything like that. It's like, you're like, "Oh, it doesn't bother me." And it's like, "I don't have the coronavirus. I'm clean." Doctor says I'm healthy. My personal doctor said I was healthy. That's what he's going to say. So we're pretty much wasting our time right there. I'm healthy. I got the best doctors in the world. They want to take care of me. I'm serious. That's what's going to happen. You think I'm joking? That's what he's going to say. He's going to be like, "My fellow Americans, as you know, I was being evaluated for a checkup to see if I was infected with the coronavirus. And doctors confirmed that I have no coronavirus. I'm healthy. I'm very healthy. I'm the healthiest man in the room, except for that guy that's coughing. Get him out of here. But it's dry here. I don't care if it's dry in here. Have some water. But I'm not taking any chances. Get out. That's what he's going to say. Mr. Cameraman, get out. Keep the camera stationary. I'm just gonna talk to these people. I'm serious. That's probably what he's gonna say. And watch, you know, everybody that's gonna doubt me in the comment section, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's not gonna say that. You're delusional." Next thing you know, oh, Donald Trump said it. Oh shit, Tom called it. Man, he said it exactly like that. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, I know I'm a slob. Anywho, that's pretty much all the time I have for today. Because yeah, a lot of things are canceling and everything. And I tell you, just be safe out there, guys. Please, be safe out there. And if you are infected with the coronavirus, I'm praying for you, and hope that you get better. From here at the Brill Pro family, I just want to, if you are infected, if you are tested positive for the coronavirus, please, I'll be praying for you, and you're in my thoughts. Just take one day at a time. Just take one step at a time, and just think positive about it. Don't let it ruin. Don't let this coronavirus ruin your life. Just treat it like any how you would if you just had a cold or something like that. Just please keep a positive outlook on things. Try not to stress out and everything. I mean, if you do have it, just as I said, keep a positive outlook. And we're here. We here are rooting for you, and we do love you. Okay, so please be safe out there. Please, for the love of God, be safe. So that's pretty much all the time I have for today. I would do the whole plugging of this, follow me on social media and in the thing. But y'all know what to do. I'm not even doing the face hug subscribe, but I'm not bringing out the face hugger tonight. Want to try to do this, try to do a serious show for once, even though I did have some foul language, but I'm just frustrated with everything, what's going on and everything, because I need answers, and I hope everybody that that watches this video just take what I said for what it is and everything. If you want to just try to do it, but as I said before, keep a positive outlook on this, and just basically as I said, be safe out there. So I love you all, and we're gonna go back to our fun-loving self, bringing in all the tomfoolery on Friday show, which is tomorrow, or wherever you're, or whenever you watch this video. So be ready for, be prepared for that. So I'm actually doing 2 episodes this week. So just be just be safe out there, as I said, and we will see you next time. Until then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace. I love you.